Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lori here.
Well, today we are taking a road trip. We've been in the house, we've been quarantined, and we need time off. So we've come on the other side of the lake, and we're about 60 miles away, and we're in Mazamitla. And Mazamitla is a very special place. Tell what's some of the reasons it's special, Lori?
The special is the town is on up to the mountain and very nice and very cold and very old. That's a special.
Yeah, and it's actually, it looks like a Swiss village. Believe it or not, Mexico has a Swiss village here. And so a lot of times you can smell the fireplaces of burning wood, and the decor around and the little shops and everything, they're just so quaint because they kept the original flavor of the colonial town. So this is a very, very special place, and we're happy to show you what it looks like today. Okay, let's step into a mercado. I want to show you what it looks like. Now, if you notice, I'm carrying my lunch bag. Lori packed us a lunch for today's trip, and I'm wearing my mask and social distancing. So we're walking through the food court here. I want to show you some of the things and what it looks like here in a food court in a mercado. Much different here in Mexico. Lori, I'm going to go get 2 Xana Oreos, 2 carrot juices. Why don't you find a table and then I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
Okay, we want to show you the food court here. You're going to see it's quite different than what a food court looks like in your mall. Here's a gentleman carving up some meat. Pretty gross, I think. And now this lady is making some fresh juice here. Well, we're upstairs in a mercado, and in this part of the food court, there's a lot of vacant tables. So we asked if we could use the tables, and they said yes. So we went and we bought 2 fresh carrot juices, and then of course we brought our Lori cooked our lunch for us. So we're having salmon and shrimp.
Yeah, this is how we're traveling and then have safe.
Yeah.
So I
this,
make my own lunch.
yeah. Lori got up early to make us a great salmon, shrimp lunch.
Shrimp and bean.
And bean, yeah. From your garden.
Yeah.
Let's start this tour. See the church in the background? That's where we're going to now. This is a beautiful colonial city, not too large and conveniently located close to Guadalajara. And you can get the flavor and the feeling of this town. You see, it feels like a Swiss village. Mexico and the Mexican people know how to relax. Here we are sitting at the main plaza. Typically, every Mexican town has a main plaza with a church surrounded it. This area is famous for its peaches, and which is interesting. They're just really famous, but I don't understand it because I never see peaches in the market that much. Definitely not this big, much smaller ones. And this is 80 pesos. So we're going to get these, and I think maybe we'll get. This looks like apricots, so I think we're going to get both of these.
Okay, got both of them.
want to take you into this old hacienda house, and now they've changed it into a florist. And you can see the original floors here. They're probably 200 years old or more. And then, of course, beautiful flowers, but look at the architecture here. I love these old buildings like this. As you can see here, here's the dining room. And then I want to show you the kitchen. So look at this kitchen here. Look at all the beautiful pottery on the walls there. This is stepping back into history. 200 years. Very wealthy place. As we come out and we head back out. Well, we're taking a little break now and walking around the town, taking photographs and everything. It gets tiring, you know, making videos. You know, it's a tough life we have, huh, Lori?
It is very tough life.
Oh,
We walk just a little bit and we get tired already. Now we got to take a break.
Yeah, a very stressful life we have here.
We sit on the bench here. You see that?
Just hanging out on the street bench here. But let me tell you something about this area. We are here on Tuesday, and we deliberately chose to come during the week. We do not recommend coming on the weekends, and the reason for that is there's so many of the
Tourists.
the Mexican tourists that come from Guadalajara, and they just come in because it's not very far away, so they come for the weekend, maybe 3 days, and it's just really, really crowded. You won't see streets like this that are real empty like this. So it's not only because of the virus, but you come on the weekends, even with what's happening now with everybody wearing masks and quarantining, it'll be crowded here, and they're probably not going to be wearing masks, and they're probably not going to be quarantining. So that's just a little tip here about Mazamitla at this time of the year. But definitely, if you decide to come up in the middle of the week. That's a hot, hot tip. You'll enjoy it much more. If you have time, I'd like to share a tip with you on how you can get more information out of your YouTube experience by looking down below and seeing the description, little arrow I'm going to show you in this upcoming little segment of a hot tip. Now, let's talk about how to see a description. You're watching a YouTube video and they may say, look below and see the description. Let me show you what you need to do. This is going to be for an iPad, an iPhone. Okay, now have you ever noticed you're watching a video and they will say, if you want more information, look down below in the description area. And so you'll look down below, but you won't see anything. So what you need to do, you see this little arrow here? This little arrow right there, it's so small. It's just this little thing right here. Okay, now watch, I'm going to touch on that, but look down here. Look down in this section right here and then see what happens. And this drop-down menu will show up there. Okay, so I'm going to touch here and look here. Did you see what happened? All of this showed up. Let me do it again. And I'm going to touch on this little arrow here. It all went away. Do you see that? Let me give it to you again. I'm going to touch on this arrow here. It all came back. So these are all the links right in here. So all you need to do is touch on any of these links, and that'll take you over to what the person is talking about. Also, you see over in here, this is a subscribe button. And in the subscribe button, you want to make sure that you subscribe and touch on the bell so you'll get a notification when a new video is posted. A lot of people don't know about this, but to subscribe, you have to have a YouTube account. To make a comment, you need to have a YouTube account. It's free, and I'm going to give a link down below, and this lady is going to show you easy way to sign up for a YouTube account. This young lady here will give you all the instructions you need. Go down below, click on the little arrow there, and you'll see the information on what's available. Remember, you get a lot more value from your experience with YouTube if you are an account holder. I hope that this helps you to enjoy YouTube much better for you.